crowns. We are about to get into a beautiful collective reading for my divine feminines, divine masculines, anointed, chosen, and all children of God. And we start out with the Ace of Swords. And boy, I tell you, the energy is cooking. But before we get into that energy, let me just update you on what's going on in the Crown Collective universe and the Crown universe, as I like to say today. First of all, I want you guys to go to the link below and RSVP for June 1st at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then what's that? 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for my grand opening free webinar for spiritual warfare. Okay, this is going to be how to win through spiritual warfare. It is a free webinar. It is an introduction to In the Spiritual War Room with Cass. You guys are going to really enjoy it. I'm going to be giving away some goodies. I'm going to be giving some very interesting information there, because let me tell you something, if you are not prepared for what's coming up, you won't ever get it all. So now that we got that out the way, collective, the Ace of Swords is just wilding out. I feel like every time you step into a new vibe, every time you think you got it together, guess what's going to happen? Somebody fitting to step out and have a new idea on how to infiltrate. And you know what's real crazy about this energy I'm feeling, y'all? I'm feeling like this is particularly for those who are seen as the strong ones, right? The ones that are always put together or always appears to have it together, even though on the inside you might be doing the most all the time, somewhere, everywhere, nowhere. I feel like this is for those who are perceived to be strong. This is for those who holds everybody else's baggage. This message is for somebody, someone, somewhere who is paying somebody else's bills for them to survive. This is for trying to keep the family together, trying to keep friendships together, putting on a cape for everyone else. But then when it comes to them, y'all be so tired that you only want to put the cape on for yourself. So I can already see that the energy is cooking here for you, collective, with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm totally feeling, I'm totally feeling, collective, that a lot of you are in situations right now where you feel stuck, particularly with your time, particularly with your energy and your money. Tap in. So collective, you are literally in the spiritual warfare right now, where people are trying to mess with your mind and your money, because your money is where it's at. That's what you're trying to get to the bag. And we need to stop acting like, tap in. We need to stop acting like, collective, that money does not make things more comfortable for you. Tap in. So yeah, there are people out here who are trying to take your resources right now. Some of y'all might be actively fighting against spiritual mental attacks. Some of y'all might be getting dismissed, as a matter of fact. Tap in. Some of y'all might be getting dismissed, and you are being very forward and upfront with how you feel, what's going on with you, who's being in your circle, and you're being gaslit. You're being gaslit to say, oh no, it's nothing wrong. There's nothing happening. You're doing just fine. I'm so happy that you're able to be there for other people. But in reality, like, girl, you need somebody to be there for you, or at least have enough space and time to be there for yourself. Wow, collective. And then we got the Queen of Wands. So I'm actually feeling like between the Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands, now we got three major players on the board right now. So when I'm seeing the Queen of Wands pop out, this actually is indicative of somebody that is very harsh, very negligent in how they spread information about you, but then will turn right around and ask you for your resources. Yeah, this is a two-faced demon right here. We talking about not just two faces. I'm talking about two faces, two voices, two missions. One is to take resources off of you while also stopping what you got going on, and the other is to try to save face. I feel like this is a family member. I feel like this is somebody that's really close to you. Yes, and they do not want you to go anywhere. Two of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, this is really panning out, collective. Okay, are y'all with me? This energy, I feel like this is either a karmic feminine. So this is somebody's mama, grandmama, old ass auntie. Tap in. Okay, old ass saggy titties ass auntie. Tap in. Okay, because she ain't take care of herself. It's either that, like blood related, or this is somebody that's attached to a male in your life that is trying to infiltrate you. Oh my goodness, tap in. This might even be somebody who is a part of the family. So somebody who is like an aunt, like a mother. You know what I'm saying? And this person is really going around not only carrying bones from one person to another about you, but also attempting to change people's minds about you, collective. Whoa, that is a big, big deal. And you know what's also crazy? Look, King of Wands. Didn't I just say this might be somebody attached? This might be somebody attached to you, both emotionally, physically, male and female. And look, in between the two of wands, when you're trying to get up out of Dodge, you are surrounded by both sides, collective. Whoa, where you catching it? You catching it. And it gotta be these two high level high level perceiving people in your family or in your circle, because nobody else would believe anybody else. So this is negative information about you that they talking, they playing mind games with people. They already know that you're pushing your limits and you're moving forward, that you're trying to get out of whatever situation that it is, or you're trying not to go back into a situation. And these hating hoes are not only playing mind games with you and manipulating you, but they're also manipulating other people. They might be telling your younger, not your younger, but their younger counterparts, like their children, which would be like your age, or maybe even younger, nieces and nephews, whatever, that you made it big, that you got a good job, you got a car, you got a house, you always showing up for people, and to go to you for whatever problems need to be solved. These two nasty karmics are really all up in your grill, and they not paying your bills. Tap in. Whoa, some of y'all might actually be fighting for your dear lives out here. Some of y'all might be completely mentally exhausted. You're coming home, you're not cooking healthy meals for yourself, you're not even ordering out healthy meals. Some of y'all have completely lost your appetite. I feel like some of y'all are even just on the verge, where not even on the verge, some of y'all are depressed. Tap in. Some of y'all are completely depressed. Here we go. The King of Swords coming out, catching it from all strays. So let me ask you this, collective, is the people that's really coming after you, are these like is this like a gang of people? Did you remove yourself from a familial situation that caused upheaval? Did you cuss somebody out? You had to. Here go the Page of Swords. You had to. Look, the Eight of Cups at the bottom. Leaving no, you had to cuss some people out. The Ace of Swords getting clarified. The Ace of Swords getting clarified by the Eight of Cups. So somebody tried to start an attack on you. Oh, I'm trying to tell you. Somebody's trying to start an attack on you within your ranks, within your family ranks, collective. And you said, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. There's nothing else to be said. Oh my goodness. Look, then the Four of Cups came under the Four of Pentacles. This is alignment. You had to leave. These people not only tried to manipulate you financially. So these are probably people that you've given so much money to. Look, we got the Six of Cups on the bottom that was just trying to hang out. So immediately that tells me these are people that you've known for a very long time, that you have a longevity with these people. And Not only did they try to manipulate you financially, so you've been giving them money, you've been taking care of people's homes, taking care of people's bills, but also they've been manipulating you emotionally, telling that if you leave, that means that you don't care about them, that if you do other things, that means you think you're better than them. And you know what's real crazy? It's like you don't think that. They think that. They think that you're better than them, not the other way around. Whoa, that is huge. Let's look at what's going to clarify this Queen of Wands, this Empress. So oh my gosh. So not only are you being emotionally manipulated, financially manipulated, but you're also being spiritually manipulated, collective. Oh my goodness. Wow. I feel like some of you have actually left organized religions. A lot of you have actually left being in organized religions, because how could these people that are manipulating you, who go to the same church, the same mosque as you, whatever it is, turn around and say that they love God? Tap in. That's a problem. That's a problem for you. So what did you do? You tried to roll out. And what happened? Not only were you dealing with karmic feminine energy or karmic woman energy, because ain't nothing feminine about these hoes, they also brought in reinforcements to intimidate you. To intimidate you to not go anywhere. The King of Wands and King of Swords have ganged up on you. One, to attack your creativity, to attack who you are, what gives you peace of mind. Ooh, we got two cards that flipped out. And number two, to attack your mindset. Oh my gosh, we got the Four of Swords clarifying the Two of Wands. So as soon as you wanted to step out, guess what? Here they come, giving you high anxiety. A lot of y'all might be feeling a lot of high anxiety right now. Not just y'all feeling it in y'all chest. Y'all feeling it in y'all gut. It's like this persistent nagging, this persistent undertone that you got going on, and it won't go away. It's almost like you sleeping with one eye open. You scared to answer, look at your phone, answer your phone. Like you scared to think that if you do pick up your phone, here comes somebody begging, trying to manipulate you, trying to tell you what's wrong, what's right, what you need to do with your life. And you have been battling this mindset, going back and forth. Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I help? Do I not? Because here's the thing. I also see this Empress right here. The other part of this collective, is that you've been battling whether or not you should leave or stay, simply because there are innocent people involved and that you are attached to. And so that's been a point of contention for you. But let me tell you something right now. This King of Wands energy that's flanking this Queen of Wands, this person is in turmoil. This person is in turmoil. They're actually being manipulated by the Queen of Wands, so by this dark feminine energy, and they're being manipulated by this King of Swords. So this person right here they are manipulating you while currently being manipulated. My God. Woo-wee. So while this energy right here is telling you what you should do to manipulate you and gain your resources spiritually, financially, emotionally, they are also being manipulated and scared into doing that to you. So this is already a punk bitch. This is already somebody who a punk and don't have a balls to stand up for themselves or for you. Tap in. Let's clarify this King of Swords. Oh my goodness, girl. I don't know what the heck I done stumbled into. Look, the Moon card at the bottom and the King of Cups. Woo-wee! Girl, collective, you are going through it. You are going through it. King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups with the Moon at the bottom. So this is big time. You have been so connected. You have been so connected to these manipulating demons. They have been doing this to you for a long time, since you were a kid. You've been getting spiritually attacked since you were a baby. Since you started to realize that you was different from the other kids or the other people in your family, you've been getting attacked by the people in your family. They've been saying things, look, 9 of Wands at the bottom. They've been saying things like, oh, you're not that special, or what you're going through is normal. No, your spiritual awakening as a kid was not normal. Your spiritual awakening as a teenager was not normal. You experienced significant spiritual shifts, but because you were a kid, you did not fully grasp just how powerful and profound this was. So what ended up happening? These grown ass people squashed any spiritual growth that could have come your way. Tap in, and now that they see that you're having another awakening, now that they're seeing that they know where you are, where you're going, now they are doubling, tripling, quadrupling down and telling you, stay where you are. You're not that important. Why you got to go someplace? The world don't want you. And you ready to step out and say, girl, the world don't want you. And now that you bucking back, now they want to come at you even harder. And the only way that they can try to get you to stay is to continuously beat you down, collective. Ooh, wee! My goodness, but they didn't know you was ready to fight. They had no idea you was ready to go in, collective. This is major. You are literally going through a major transition right now. Some of y'all might have been easier for others, and that's fine. But this Empress, clarifying this Queen of Wands, this heifer right here, that heifer is a problem. And she's controlling the other people around you. That heifer's a problem. Tap in. And that's the one that you really need to be spitting the venom at if you even decide to go. Because here's the thing, collective. I know the internet try to make it real easy to say, oh, you can just leave. But when you have deep attachments and roots, not just to people, but to your home, to what's familiar, to your life, to what's holding you down as you go through getting your money, getting your degrees, whatever the case may be, it's not always so easy to just pick up and roll. So this is where this defining moment is imperative for you. This is where it's like boots to ground. You're going to do it or you're not, collective. Tap in. This is a form of spiritual warfare. This is a form of you deciding to go with your heart, go with God, go where grace is taking you, or stay in a situation that you know you're being manipulated into. Tap in. Whoa, that is a lot going on. Just one more round to see what else these people got planned for you. If they got something else to say, this Eight of Cups is really saying a lot. Look, the 9 of Beakers. So yeah, you leave and ticked a lot of people off. It ticked a lot of people off. I wouldn't be surprised if those demons started popping out of your auntie, of your mama. I'm telling you, this is a dark matriarch energy being held over you, manipulating you. And I swear it's giving big arm, big back, spiritual energy. Tap in. This is somebody who does not mind practicing the dark witch arts in order to continue to manipulate you. So some of y'all might be having extreme dreams, more graphic, dark dreams than normal. Some of you might be feeling like there's somebody whispering in your ear or talking to you and you've never heard this voice before. Tap in. Like some of y'all might actually just be experiencing like some unexplained, I feel like unexplained money missing, or like some unexplained things in your home missing or moving. Like a lot of y'all are just experiencing almost supernatural like questions. Like, what is really going on here? And I feel like a lot of that has to do with this nasty matriarchal energy. The fact that it's clarified by the Empress is giving me like is giving me the MI6 put together mission, like some Mission Impossible organizer. This is the organizer. That's what I want to say. But on a more covert level, to where it's like it's so insidious because you have these connections. That's what makes this type of ish dangerous, that you have a familial connection with these people, with your family, and they have been able to infiltrate bit by bit every year, every moment of your life. And now that you are deciding to say, hey, you know what, screw all of y'all, now they want to pull out the big guns and manipulate. Ooh, this is dark. This is deep. This is nasty. I don't like her. I don't like him. I don't like none of them. They are all ganging up on you, and you feel it. You feel it. What else? Let's clarify this Six of Cups. Who else could be here? Who else could be here? God, please let me know. Woo! Manipulation and corruption. I literally just said that. I literally just said that these people are manipulative, and they are nasty manipulative. And catch the tease. I also said that this punk with no balls who is manipulating you while simultaneously being manipulated is corrupted. I said that. He's completely corrupted. And he's corrupt because he wants to be a fence rider. He wants to say, oh, no, leave little homie alone, leave my friend alone. While also, it's like good cop, bad cop. Good cop, bad. So the bad cops is coming at you straightforward, telling you that, just showing themselves to you. But then you got this one person who wants to be a fence rider. All of this is manipulation. And I see that they have been doing this since you were a kid. My goodness. Let's clarify. Oh, listen, this card just flipped out in my hand. The Queen of Books. So we got Queen of Wands, Empress, and then clarifying with the Queen of Books. So this is somebody that know you like the back of your hand. Tap in. This is somebody that has been with you for a very long time. That so when you have a certain reaction, they know they can push your buttons a certain way. They know that they can talk to you a certain way. They know how to get to your soft spots. They know how to get you to crash out. This person right here, this Queen of Wands, clarified by the Empress and the Queen of Books, is somebody who is well studied. Tap in. Happy Thursday. This is somebody who is well studied on you. Look, but they think they know. Two of Pentacles with the Death in reverse. That's coming. All that they think that they manipulating you right now in this time. All of this is about to have a major blowback. And the fact that Death in reverse clarified your journey, clarify where you are with the Two of Wands, even though you're having anxiety about moving forward, moving on, moving inward, outward, wherever, just moving away from these people, and the Death card is in reverse. That is letting me know that everything that this demonic Queen of Wands matriarchal energy is giving to you is about to go straight in reverse. It's going to be hell to pay. Tap in. It's going to be major hell to pay for messing with you. Because it's one thing when you don't know your true power. It's one thing when you lost in the world. You're not lost. You're not lost. You're not out here just flapping your wings. You know you have a direction. You know you are blessed by God. You know there's something more for you. So what they do, they end up playing with one of God's children. It's about to backfire in their face. And now look, they about to feel it. They're about to know they are about to be haunted. Especially this fence sitter right here, this nasty karmic masculine or nasty punk karmic dude, male. We ain't gonna call him no masculine. He about to really feel it. And I said he was a fence sitter with the Two of Pentacles. So that just clarified. And then we have the King of Swords, who is a mind game player. My goodness, with the Five of Books. So he been trying to tap into. You know what I just got? Oh my goodness. Tap in. Now we've already established that these folks are familial. I've already established that this Queen of Wands energy is a matriarchal figure in your world. This mama, grandmama, some of y'all young enough to have great grandmamas that's still here. Okay, auntie, somebody like an aunt, somebody like a mother. This is somebody who is seen as a leading figure in your world. That leading figure in your world either got a husband or she got a long-time partner with some common law marriage type ish going on so that they can keep certain services off the books, whatever the case may be. Okay, this is scamming ass bitch. Okay, we got to be very clear about that. She a whole scammer. And she think that she is that ish, and she's not. And she's about to find out real quick. So whoever that heifer is dealing with, which is the King of Wands, the fact that he's easily manipulated lets me know that he's just going along for the ride. That's why I say he a fence sitter. But man, when I see the 5 of books that's complementary to the Queen of Books under the Queen of Wands, and it's not underneath her man, I'm telling you, this King of Wands, this King of Swords, they having an affair. That's why it's so easy to manipulate the King of Wands. And let me tell you where the crash out about to happen. This is why you should never mess with God's children. This death card in reverse that came underneath you that said everything they do is going to come back times 1,000-fold. They all about to start fighting because the King of Wands fitting to find out that the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands been going together. Oh, tap in. Ooh, wait. Now, I wasn't ready to unpack that. And this is the kind of devious behavior. This is the kind of backstabbing that this type of energy does in order to keep you in what they would consider check. Oh, my goodness. Oh, collective. Woo. Shoot, I'm over here. I'm stunned. I'm completely stunned. Because for too long, you have been giving up parts of your life to try to keep the family together, to try to keep people that you love together, to like this video, y'all, because tap in. This is major. For the longest time, y'all have really been doing your best to keep your head above water, spiritually, emotionally, financially as well. Let's not forget that. And as soon as you said, hey, I'm ready to take the steps out on my own, boom, here come the Ace of Swords, ready to manipulate you. Tap in, and we are not going to let that happen. Ooh, wait. Now, listen, we're about to go even deeper. So let's talk about what are some ways that you are recognizing this in your life? Oh my gosh, we're building a bridge. We are building a bridge. Tap in, collective. Tap in. Ooh, this message is on my heart. Freedom. What I just say, freedom. But there's a crisis. So like I said, when I said that you are feeling like there are too many choices, that you want to stay because there are other people that are in your world that you love, but you need to go and get out of this situation. That's a crisis of you, within you. This is not, I'm going to stay because I need to do something with the people in my life. No, if you ain't going to take them with you, you got to get on. Tap in. This is a crisis of faith in yourself, not even a crisis of faith in God. This is a crisis of faith in self. And listen, on the other side of that crisis is an outlook. You look, ooh, wait, woo, side. Build this bridge, God. Build this bridge. What else you got for me? Humility just flew out. Woo. So as we move on, they're going to see what they're going to thrive off. Oh my gosh, what they're going to thrive off is this crisis. So you got all this negative energy in front of your face, and they're going to see that you feeling a little bit conflicted. They're going to see that you might be unexpected, or you might be expecting certain things that don't go your way, or whatever the case may be. They're going to thrive off of that. So they're going to try to infiltrate your crisis and say, it's okay if you don't feel comfortable leaving. Oh, tap in. Somebody missed that. Excuse me. Somebody missed that. Somebody missed the fact. Got that from my, listen. Somebody missed the fact that when you are in a crisis and you're trying to make a decision, like hit that like button, you're trying to make a decision on whether or not You are going to stay or go. If you're going to continue on the same behaviors, or you're going to go and have a new outlook, these people, these karmics, are going to look you dead in your face and say, it's okay if you want to stay here. And I'm here to tell you that no, it is not okay if you want to stay there. You got to get up out of there. You got to get up out of there. And if God is providing a path out, even if the path is going to scuff up your needs momentarily, the unexpected blessings are going to happen. And let me tell you something. I tell this to the collective all the time. Just because you don't see your blessings don't mean that your enemies don't see it. Your enemies always see the blessing on the other side of the crisis. That's why they always want to keep you in crisis. That's why they always want to keep you in a state of fear, because they see your blessings even though you can't. And oftentimes it's hard to see what is beyond where you are because you're in a crisis. You are in the fog. But my God, that humility with the unexpected blessings, they want you to hit rock bottom. And isn't it very interesting that the rock bottom came from the king, clarifying underneath the king of swords, excuse me. But here's the thing about the rock bottom. Rock bottom ain't gotta be you're so very welcome. Rock bottom ain't gotta be you hitting your rock bottom. You could come in straight WWE and clear out the whole freaking ring if you need to. We're talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson rock bottom. That's what we talking about. I don't know about all this. We scratching our heads. No, collective, you ain't scratching no head. Okay, unless you're getting a head massage, scalp massage. Absolutely not. You are very clear on where you're going. Just because you got to go through some spiritual warfare and you got to battle some demons that's right in front of your face. Let me tell you something. I ain't never been scared of no demon. You're going to call that demon out. You're going to let them know it's not going to be me today. And whatever you think you got going on up in the spiritual realm is about to get dealt with. You are blessed with the armor of God. Tap in. What they fit to do? All they trying to do is make your life a living hell on earth. But here's the thing. You got the choice. You're either going to stay in that hell or you're going to say peace. That's really the gag. You got this dark karmic woman over here doing all types of witchcraft, lighting candles in your name, trying to get you to give up your money, give up your spot on your destiny, on your road. They really trying hard. They praying against your prayers. Somebody said, come on, I'm coming. They praying against your prayers. They in the spiritual court trying to plead their case on why you shouldn't get blessed. They really trying to come at you, collective, in real life. And they didn't even know that you was protected by the armor of God. Let me tell you something. Spiritual warfare 101. That's why you need to click that link and get your RSVP for my spiritual warfare room. In the the spiritual war room with Cass. Tap in. My first webinar is going to be June 1st. And I can't wait to tell y'all what that second webinar going to be. Y'all going to flip. Y'all going to flip. I'm connecting the dots. This is beyond. Girl, I'm connecting the political dots. I'm connecting the spiritual dots. I'm collecting, connecting, correcting. Tap in. Woo! Wait. Say less. Y'all need to go and sign up for that webinar because I'm about to bust it wide open. Winning through spiritual warfare, that's not just about praying. Yes, we can all pray. It's about the language that you use. It's about the mindset that you have. It's about being vigilant about people that's really close to you in your circle that's using your gifts to reverse manipulate you. They think they got the one up on you. The gag is that now you are stepping into your true power, collective. Ooh, wee. And you came in with the rock bottom. You came in and cleared the floor. So yes, we're going to say less while doing more. Tap in. Woo, wee. Let me actually clarify. Let me clarify some of these messages because this is powerful. Type 1 in the chat if you find this to be a powerful message, because listen, I had no idea I was about to go this deep. I thought I was going to come on here and say, hey, y'all, what's the vibe? Let's be cute. And God said, no, bow. Here go this message. My goodness. Woo-wee. Come through. Say it. Okay, see, I'm seeing bored. I'm seeing frustrated. I'm seeing embarrassed. I'm seeing confused. So some of y'all are actually feeling this right now. Let me tell you something. Collective. When we talk about getting away from family, from friends, from bad situations all the way around, you start evaluating yourself down to the nitty gritty. That's human. That's what you do. Because you go through your mind like, how could I have been a fool and fell for this BS? You start unpacking all the ways you were manipulated as a child through your teenage years, all the opportunities that you missed. You start blaming yourself. So what happens? You start to feel frustrated. You start to feel embarrassed, naked, exposed. That's natural. Those are energies, those are emotions that come with unpacking your trauma. Tap in. And you should never be shamed. And you should never be ashamed for dealing with these heartfelt emotions. Because otherwise, if you don't deal with them, they show up as what, collective? It show up as anger. Because as soon as somebody tries to infiltrate you, like this raggedy heifer right here, as soon as somebody tries to infiltrate you and manipulate you and tries to frustrate you, before you allow them to see that you're bothered, you're going to put up that wall. You're going to be ready to fight. You're going to be ready to throw down. You don't want them to tap into that vulnerable part of you. And I'm telling you, in order to do that, you first got to address it. Yes, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I even know y'all. I'm embarrassed that y'all, even my family sometimes. Okay, yes, I'm embarrassed that I made a fool of myself thinking I was protecting the family jewels. Tap in. Yes, I'm self-conscious. Yes, I feel awkward. These are things that you have to acknowledge. It's nothing wrong with that. And I will never shame the collective or make you feel bad for feeling that way. It is a part of your healing journey, but you got to address it. Here's the frustrating part of it all. Is that if this is what you tell yourself. If I had busted a move earlier, I would have been in a better place today. Tap in. Every gifted, spiritually gifted child of God has felt that way. You are in great company with the gifted, with the collected, and feeling like had you just busted a move earlier, you would have been able to be out of this situation. Detachment takes a long time. Y'all know it's people in their 50s and 60s that's still going through therapy because they have detachment disorders or attachment disorders, excuse me. This is not supposed to just happen overnight where you're just like, all right, well, I'm done. By the time you get to the all right, well, I'm done, you've already grieved for probably 2 years. You've already grieved enough to know that you're completely done. That's not overnight. And that's why I said this raggedy hoe right here knew how to manipulate you every time you saw the future for yourself, every time you wanted to move forward. Yes, it does take some time. Thank you so much for recognizing that. The same way I love that y'all hit the like button. Thank you. Tap in. It does take time. On the real. Honor that. Give yourself that. Why wouldn't you? Are you not worthy of honoring your own emotions? Even if they're brought on by somebody else, even if it's meant to bring you pain, how are you supposed to address it? Tap in, collective. Now I'm seeing comforted and bored. And I feel like as soon as you leave to find your comfort, these hoes, I don't like her. I don't like this matriarch in your family that thinks that they can control you. As a matter of fact, we're going to spiritually stomp her in the ground, okay? Spiritually, okay? But now that you have decided to uproot yourself, they've become jaded. They become uninterested. They don't want the good things for you. They don't want to call you and say, "Oh, are you thriving?" I love calling my friends and asking them, "Hey, are you thriving or are you surviving?" Do you need a hug? Do you need to talk? I've got 15. I text my friends all the time. I got 15 minutes. What you need? Can I be available for you? Tap in. It's important to do those check-ins. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Meanwhile, you are comforting yourself. Tap in. Oh, I love that for you. Oh, wee. I'm looking at depressed in reverse. So even in times where you might feel a little bit bored yourself, even in times where you feel apathetic yourself, you're going to feel consoled, nourished, reassured. I love that word. Ooh, wee. I love that. Hey, it's a lot of big movement happening here, collective. And I love this for you because it shows the growth. It shows the fact that you have taken an interest in your well-being. It shows that you will no longer fall for the okie doke, no matter who it is that's trying to give it to you. Tap in. Oh, collective. Let me see. There's one more collective. My goodness, this is major. And you know what? This energy right here, this is actually the best time for you to go into prayer. I'm talking about you need to go into your chambers. Oh, tap in. Somebody missed it. I said you need to go into your chambers and pray. Because this right here, this bridge, as you move forward, as you move out of this, as you uproot yourself and move away from what, even though it was nasty work, it was comfortable because you were familiar. You were familiar with this energy. Going out on your own can be scary sometimes, especially when you don't have the support or the backing that you deserve. So what I'm telling you is that during this time where you feel like you don't have anybody to lean on, or you don't believe that people understand what you're going through, guess what? God understands. Tap in, and you are in co-creation with God. This is the perfect time to lean on your frequency, your crown frequency, and connect. Because see, these hoes at the top, they pray. If they gonna pray against you, which they do through witchcraft, okay, through the lies, through the manipulation, that is essentially praying against you. P-R-A and P-R-E-Y. P-R-A-Y and P-R-E-Y, excuse me. They are praying against you. So why would you not use this opportunity, this bridge, after removing yourself, to pray for you? To have that conversation with God. Tap in. I'm big on prayer. Prayer is one of the most divine acts. Prayer is one of the most beautiful gifts that we can do as humans to connect with God. And that's what they don't want you to do. Tap in. These karmics, these hoes will look you dead in your face and tell you that God is not real. Meanwhile, they over here lighting black candles, writing your name in books, folding it up, burning it, chanting, looking up some words in a Aleister Crowley book, doing incantations and all this, but telling you that God don't exist, God ain't real. They don't know why you praying. That's to disarm you. That's to sow confusion in you, collective. Tap in. No. We're not gonna stand for it. My goodness. Can we go further? Type of one we could go further, because I feel like we need to still unpack this. What else is going on, collective? What else? Where are my cards? Boom, here we go. Oh my God, type of one you want to go further. My goodness. Because now we have to talk about alignment and manifestation. So let's see what's coming up. Ooh, cards are falling out, but I see you right here. Boom. King of Pentacles. Now check it. My God. Woo-wee. Now check the T's, collective. Who at the bottom? Nine of Pentacles. Check it. Y'all ready for this? Let's unpack it. Now, when we started out this conversation, for those that have been with me this entire time, we started off this conversation with a row of enemy forces. Okay, tap in. We had people coming up with new ideas to sabotage you, to take money away from you, to make it feel like you shouldn't go anywhere. She said, keep on going, I'm going. We pulled out this raggedy hoe, the Queen of Wands, who was the matriarch and the conductor of this raggedy, pitch poor frequency, okay? Then we pulled out the King of Wands, and as we unpacked, found out the King of Wands is the partner of the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is really doing, wink, wink, doing the King of Wands, and everybody is manipulating you. But you know who didn't come out in this when we talking about king, 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 queen, 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 queen? The Pentacles didn't come out there. The King of Pentacles, and I'm talking about manifestation and what's ahead for you, boom, immediately hit with the King of Pentacles. And look ahead, he fine ass bitch. I'm bothered. Okay? What you need, what you want. Your wish is my command. Let's get it. Let's build it. I'm comfortable. Oh, comforted. I'm comfortable. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Let's talk about it. The Nine of Pentacles is truly like this. Y'all ready? This is also for my terrorists. The Nine of Pentacles is really like this card that says, I'm allowed to sit back and look at everything that I've built for myself. That's what I'm allowed to do. I'm allowed to sit down, even if I've made one step forward. I'm allowed to sit down and be like, you know what, girl? You know what, homie? You did that. Tap in. This is an opportunity to celebrate your small wins and see how each step that you took, each moment, each decision that you made contributed to a bigger purpose. And what used to be something that seemed so hard, that these people laughed at you, that they told you wasn't going to make it. They sowed these seeds of doubt in you since you were a kid, since you knew you were something different as a kid. They sowed these seeds of doubt in you. And now you get to sit back and say, they sowed those seeds of doubt. But now that I know better, now that I know who I am, I'm able to sow seeds of growth, sow seeds of realness, sow seeds of love, build my own community of friends, put my family together the way I want to, connect with those who I want to. Somebody said you're on point. Thank you. And check it. As you were conflicted in this two of wands, boom, clarifying with the Two of Wands at the bottom. You got the whole world in your hand, and you're no longer holding the stick in the middle. Nah, you holding it from the top. Where are we going? It's almost like he's looking at the world in his hands. He's not paying attention to everything in front. He's actually looking out. Oh my gosh, it's the symbolism for me. My almost knocked over my cards. It is the symbolism for me. And I don't know how this card got in here, but the creative card bounced right into this deck. My God. Tap in. Oh, they didn't know who you were. They didn't know. They did not realize how powerful you were until you said enough is enough. Y'all remember that movie with thieving Jennifer Lopez? Okay, who thought she was really Jenny from the block, except for she was just a hoe around the block. Okay, that movie Enough was crazy. She trained herself. They lost and they lost. Both of them. Both words fit. You good. Both words fit. In that movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez, she was getting smacked around. And she hired somebody, whether it was a therapist for you, we won't just make the parallelism. She hired somebody. So whether that's a therapist for you, whether it's you getting in the gym and focusing some of this energy to get your mind right, whether you're going swimming, whether you're reading, meditating, praying, You went on vacation. You decided to try something you never done before, whatever it is. You are training yourself to protect you from further sabotage, not just in the 3D, but also in the spiritual realm. Tap in. Oh my God. You have had enough. Somebody said big facts. Big facts. Woo-wee. What else? What else we got going on here for the collective? The 4 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so we moving up. And then the 10 of Pentacles. My goodness. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it, collective? Because up top, it was a whole lot of little infiltrating ass energy. It stink over here. It's foul. It's not pleasant to be around. It's not even that they try to put perfume on themselves to hide the stench. It's the fact that they didn't even wash their ass before they put on the perfume. They just careless with their actions and thought that you weren't keen enough in your spiritual senses to smell through the perfume. And it's not even expensive, good perfume, y'all. This is Dollar Tree stuff they sprayed on themselves, thinking they could trick you with the sophisticated understanding. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where that analogy came from, but I like it. So now that we done got through all that, now that you're securing who you are, what we hit with? King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, but it's to mirror the first 2 of Wands we pulled out. Then we hit with the 4 of Wands, which means you crossed into this threshold, which means you have gone through the portal they left behind. Y'all remember that? Who was old enough to remember the VHS? First of all, you got to be a certain age to even know what VHS means. But who remembers the VHSs or the DVDs of the series, the biblical series Left Behind? Tap in. Type of one in the chat if you remember that. And if you don't know what it was, Left Behind was this crazy series of what it would look like in the end of days per, somebody said I do, tap in, thank you, per biblical scripture. And so they would have planes falling out the sky, people just disappearing. I mean, whole world is literally just freaking crazy. Crazy. Everybody that did good, that followed in God's footsteps, everybody, they just disappeared. They said peace. It was the rapture. And I feel like while this is not the rapture, I feel like the way that you disappeared, it got them panicking. They are really out here like, oh no, she left us out here to burn. Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I love that for you, collective. Can we wipe a tear together? Because I'm just saying, that's special. That's special. But continuing on, as you cross into this left behind portal, okay? I love that for you. We are then hit with the 6 of Pentacles, which means you have absolutely, positively decided where your resources go. Not just your monetary resources, but one of the most precious resources that money can't buy. What's that, y'all? Time. Money cannot buy time. You can't get it back. You can't purchase more. You were able to delegate and receive more time. Thank you. Thank you. Do good at work, okay? But what they say, make the money, don't let the money make you. Tap in. And we talking about pentacles as well, girl. Thank you. Tap in. And then we move on to the 10 of Pentacles. That means that even if nothing is perfect for you, it's perfect for right now. And I know the collective, y'all, it ain't ever gonna be perfect for the collective, okay? You're too hardworking, you're too tapped in, you know who you are, you know you want more. It ain't never gonna be enough money, it ain't gonna never be enough, nothing. Because this is how you are, collective. You're always striving to do better, be better, show up better, right? But for right now, where you are, you cool with that. That's why I asked you, what's your vibe today? What's your vibe? Even if you're still in the midst of spiritual warfare, Find a moment where you just like, you know what? I'm be 10 of Pentacles. I'm be up in my energy. Because you're going to eventually get to the King of Pentacles. Where you just sitting down like, all right, what's up? I do what I want. I say what I want. Who gonna check me, boo? Tap in. Woo-wee. Man, I love this journey for you, collective. I really do. This is something to my soul. This is something to my spirit for real. What else we got going on here? 8 of Cups again. We pulled out the 8 of Cups earlier, I feel like. Where's that 8 of Cups at? Or maybe not. Maybe I was just thinking it. I could. Oh, no, I did. The 8 of Cups was clarifying the Ace of Swords at the very beginning where you were walking away. But check it. Now, the 8 of Cups is walking into temperance. Walking into that balance. Oh my goodness. And the Knight of Swords is coming to protect that vulnerable part of you from the 4 of Cups. I'm telling you, prayer right now, as you find yourself going back to those feelings of being embarrassed, those feelings of being frustrated, because make no mistake about it, PTSD is real. If you are recovering from a traumatic experience, especially a long-lived traumatic experience, like breaking away from an abusive family, from people that have manipulated and used you for a long time, you sit with some PTSD. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not a licensed clinical professional, and I don't play one on TV. But what I do know is life. And there is no way. That's why when you used to go off, right? When you used to crash out in the most unhealthy way, it was always because somebody pressed your buttons that activated you. That's traumatic. And I feel like now there's more of a command on how you give that energy. I said much, much needed facts. Thank you. So that Knight of Swords, and let me tell y'all something. Homegirl ain't playing with y'all. What you say? As soon as you start to feel this 4 of Cups energy, as soon as you might go back and check, the way that this is even laid out on my board is wild. Because let me show y'all. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. We got the 8 of Cups looking at temperance, right? So we got the 8 of Cups going into, that means you're leaving something major behind. You're moving on. It might be bittersweet. It might be totally bitter, but at the end of the day, you're walking into something better for you, right? And then next to temperance is the Knight of Swords. So there's a divine protection even with balance. That means that there's a fine line for you. A fine line. And in times where you feel like that line is about to break, that is when you go into your prayers, into your rituals. Tap in. Now let's look at the last part of this. That's how it came out. Look at the 4 of Cups right here. It is being protected. It is being strongly protected by balance and by the mind, by the heart, by the soul. Y'all already know. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you. The Knight of Swords is my favorite card because the Knight of Swords comes out straight ready to fight everybody. The Knight of Swords is my DMX. If you want it, you got to come and get it, play you with it. All you got to do is say it, baby. Right. Oh, die. What you play is one. Okay? That's how I feel about the Knight of Swords. Don't y'all judge me. That's how I feel about it. And think about it, y'all. Think about it. When you are going through a time of vulnerability, when you have those moments of regression, I'm saying this because I'm human. I'm saying this because I understand how this moves. I'm saying this because I've lived experiences the same way you have. When you have times of vulnerability and you feel naked, you feel exposed, you need somebody who's ready to crash out over you. You need a protection, your angel that's ready to crash out to protect you at all costs. That's why I said this part of your life is going to benefit from prayer. It's going to benefit. Check out my prayer alchemy course at cashyoung.com. Woo-wee. Oh my God, I just saw the Four of Swords at the bottom. That's clarifying. And that Four of Swords is even resting quietly. Ooh, Tower came out sideways with the Lovers. There's a crash out happening. Somebody is crashing out over you right now for the situation up here. You're going to hear about it. It's going to come through the grapevine. Don't be scared of the Tower. Don't ever be scared of the Tower. The Tower just letting you know that things are about to fall apart, and you have the control to put it back together or leave it there. But somebody that loves you is crashing out over what they did to you right now, and they don't give a good goddamn. Tap in. Let them crash out. But don't let them come to you and carry a bone. Don't let them come to you and start no trash. If they love you and they crashed out and you hear about it, let it be heard and keep it pushing. Because that's one thing that the collective is not going to fall for. You're not going to fall for the okie doke to get pulled back into a conversation with these demons. Because that's all they are. Woo-wee. Who wanted to come out? Tell me. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. Catch it with the Ten of Swords. And they are, I wish y'all could see my board right now. All of these cards I pulled for you. Now I have a mixed deck. You got blue. I'm just showing y'all. Y'all got blue and you got tan. Okay. I never know which one is going to come out. But for you, collective, as I was pulling the clarifying and what's happening and how you're going to get through this and what's coming up, it's been all tan. I have not pulled out a blue. As soon as I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, what these people crash, like you got somebody that loves you that's crashing out. How are they going to do this? The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, we pulled the Queen of Wands at the top. We also pulled the King of Swords at the top. Tap in. And I said at the very beginning that the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords is manipulating. They having some type of relationship going on, and they're manipulative. Tap in. Right behind them, the Ten of Swords. Oh, they are regretting it. The karma is hitting them. And guess what? Let it. Don't even speak. Oh, that's what they deserve. Don't even speak it. Let God do what he gonna do. You're going to see it sooner or later. Don't even acknowledge. Don't even go in their way. Because see, what they're going to do is when you acknowledge it, when you tap in and let them know that I see that you suffering because you're a raggedy bitch, they're going to try to turn it back around on you because they manipulative like that. Don't even fall for it, collective. Don't even fall for it. They are in agony. Their whole crew just got shut down. Oh, my goodness. Tap in, collective. Whew. I'm going to close out this message so I can get on with my day, y'all. Don't forget to tap into my free webinar. It is on my community tab. It is also in the description here in the chat as a pinned comment. RSVP June 1st to the Spiritual War Room with Cass, my first webinar on winning through spiritual warfare. And I'm not reading no cards. This is strategy. This is my divine intelligence, my spiritual intelligence that I be having so locked up in my head coming out. I'm connecting all the dots for you. And I'm giving you power plays to get through spiritual warfare as unscathed as possible, to recognize the signs before it even comes to you, so that when these type of demons show up, you know what to do. It is a free webinar. It's going to change your life. I can't guarantee that, but girl, I'm good at what I do. Tap in. I don't want to make no promises, and y'all be like, Cass, my life ain't changed. You fake. Tap in, collective. And in that webinar, I got a special deal for y'all. I'm giving y'all news that y'all won't hear anywhere else. And I'm giving you a sneak peek at my June 25th first in-depth presentation webinar for in the spiritual war room with Cass. Y'all gonna blow, y'all mind's gonna be blown. Y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, Cass. Wait a minute. This really what's been going on? It's really what's been going on. And I can prove it that it's spiritual warfare. Oh my gosh, y'all not even ready. Y'all not even ready. Okay. The temperature is changing. Surroundings are changing. The number 31 might be important to some of you. My goodness, the number 31 is powerful. Okay, number 13, joy, big joy, delight, euphoria. Somebody done got exposed. Somebody done got exposed. And that's what this was up top. They done got so exposed that all I can think about even seeing the word euphoria is Kendrick Lamar. What came to mind is when Kendrick Lamar was like, but last one, headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. What? Tap in. And that's what they do. They gotta walk around like Daft Punk. But not just the euphoria that you feel. They are truly the opposite of happiness. Do you know how demonic, how much you gotta really hate life to be the opposite of happy? There's so many words that can fit into that, but really like just pitiful. You pitiful. Just why are you here? Tap in. Determination coming out. The number 49, actually, the number 13 coming out again. I said the number 3 and 1 is very important. 94, very important. There's a big yes in front of me. Yes, and an unknown. Somebody about to embark on a journey that they don't even know what's about to happen. Go forth and conquer. Get you a flashlight, get you some headgear, get you some with the little protein bars, and go into the unknown, because where you was at was not the place you wanted to be anyway. Roll out. And I see determination, the number 8, the number 0. So infinity, starting over again, almost to your next destination. I'm like, a lot of you have truly left a nightmare and you feel good about it. Tap in. Big Sagittarius energy. My goodness. Woo-wee. Some of y'all have really become more honest with yourself. The number 5, the number 11. I'm like 51, 52 is very, very important for a lot of you. 5, 11. So May 11th, that date might have been an awakening or a portal opening for you. There's a lot going on. Big Cancer energy as well. If that is in your sun, your moon, your north node, south node. Oh my God, this is nurturing. I feel like a lot of you are actually going back to just nurturing yourself. What you didn't get as a gifted child, you are now giving that inner child that gift of nurturing. Tap in. A lot of you won't be in the house for the next couple days, probably next couple weeks as well. Ooh-wee. This big Sagittarius energy is giving me a lot of y'all about to open up some books. Tap in. This card was sticking out. Let's see what it is. Angelic. Oh my goodness. Not angelic and exuberance. Tap in. When I see angelic and exuberance, the number 7 is coming out as well. Big 7 energy. 7 energy. But angelic, divine, godly, perfection. I literally said 10 of Pentacles. Everything got to be perfection everywhere else. But in this moment, that's how you feel. You crossed into a portal. You feel peace. You will be feeling peace. Ooh, do y'all see this person trying to spam the chat and it ain't going through? Praise God. Y'all said that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but on my end it says this message is held for review. So that really tells me, like, as the owner of this channel, that it's somebody in here that's trying to say some words that I have blocked already, and it won't even show up. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you. Exuberance. the number 5, the number 8. Tap into that. Oh my gosh, again. Number 13, 3, 1. Big numbers coming out. This is a cheerfulness. You are radiating this light. This is next level for you. And again, I see adventure. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't seen you type, but I see you. Thank you. Man, this was powerful. I had no idea where this was going. Look, watching. And I bet you that person that was trying to type something in this chat right now, they've been watching, they've been stalking. Just like these folks over here watching and stalking. Let them watch. You can't take out their eyeballs on the guys to do that, but let them watch. All you're going to do is see this glow up. All you're going to do is see this next level supernatural power come through. Evocation. Big yes. The number 6, the number 4, the number 10, the number 1. I keep seeing 0101 binary numbers. At this point, this is spiritual computation for you. Oh, tap in. And it says, literally says, sacred mind prayer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, collective. You listen, I'm actually going. We gonna stop that. We gonna stop right here. If we are coming to a close and we pull big cards like angelic that talks about being godly, perfection, guidance, love. And then we end with evocation, which talks about the supernatural, which talks about rituals, sacred, the mind, prayer. It's a done data. It's almost like you found your footing. It's like you've been stumbling along the whole way. And look, my husband always tell me, like when I walk, it's like I'm about to slip on banana peels. And it always be something dumb where I'm bumping my elbow, I'm falling, or I'm knocking stuff over. And he just be like, banana peels. That's all he said. And I feel like for you, collective, you've been stumbling and slipping for a minute there, dealing with all this BS that's going on with your family and all these. And now you actually like, you know what? I found my footing. I'm going to stay right here while I can kind of direct what's next for me. And it's okay to be in that space. I know social media and the world tell you always got to be on go. No, you don't. Why? That make no sense. You can still reach your goals and follow your dreams while you're resting. It's a part of getting to the next level. Tap in. And again, it's something very beautiful, magical, with being able to sit in a moment of perfection. And let me tell you something real quick, collective, because I know a lot of you are harboring this thought because it's been instilled in you from people who don't, I'm going to say it, who don't love you. When you are sitting in your moment of rest and things are not complete, they don't have to be completely perfect, but in this moment, things are okay. Okay enough for you to close your eyes and be good. Do not allow the thought of something's about to happen. How many of you have self-sabotaged with even that thought? Oh, everything's good now. That means something bad's about to happen. You rebuke that demon energy right now. You rebuke the crap. Oh, my oil over there. I was about to grab my oil and literally shake it. We spraying that holy water and we putting that, oh, you're going to rebuke that demon. No, everything is good right now because you worked hard spiritually to make it good in this moment. What you got to do tomorrow, what you got to do 2 hours from now, that's another story. But right now in this moment, you chill. You good. Tap in. Do not invite the spirit of it's going to get worse or something's going to happen to mess it all up later. Oh, why? Because it always happens to me. No, it's because you inviting it in. We rebuking that, and we're rebuking all the energies and all that trauma that's coming with it. Get on up out of here. What JoJo said, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late, and can't wait for you to be gone. Tap in. Some of y'all even old enough know that song. Tap in. Woo! Collected. This was a powerful message. Before I get out of here, if you are not a part of my email list, you need to go to cashyoung.com. I just sent out a powerful email, okay, of everything that's upcoming in the Crown community. Tap in. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Y'all don't even know I'm expanding my services to in-person services and globally, okay? You said you do feel like that. Listen, we're rebuking it today. We're rebuking it today. That's a limiting belief, and that is not your own thoughts. That's people around you that embedded that one way or another. God's children don't think like that. They ask God to rebuke that type of energy. We're rebuking it. You are covered by the blood and the water. Tap in. They'll never say that the water came out too. You are covered by God. Ain't nothing negative happening. Tap in. And anything that thinks is going to creep up in you or on you, and if you open up that frequency, we're closing it immediately. That's right, Coco. Tell them. Coco over here barking. Y'all probably can't hear. Man. Okay, let me go back. So a lot of y'all don't even know, but because y'all not on my email list, so go to cashyoung.com and sign up for my email list. And don't forget to RSVP to June 1st free webinar. Winning through spiritual warfare. I'm unpacking everything. I go deeper than I'm going right now. Okay. If you are not signed up for my email list, you don't know what's going on. You don't get the discount codes. You don't get the first to know. Like, my email list is popping, y'all. And I don't spam you. I send out all the goodies. But I want to make sure that we are connected. Tap in. Tap in. So with that being said, Team You, it's okay to uproot yourself and find soil that will nurture you. Always wear your crown. Don't let nobody touch it. Shine it up from time to time, and the world is yours. Don't forget to go deep into your prayers. Prayer Alchemy is available now on cashyoung.com. And you know what? I'm feeling kind of generous. I'll put a discount code on my community tab. So yes, take advantage. All right, y'all. I love you so much. I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye. I got a pen this time.